I am in the Rouge National Park, just doing a day hike. I'm starting at the Twin Rivers section. This is an area that I've grown up in. I lived right nearby and I've hiked this many times. However, since it's become a national park, they've made a lot of improvements. So what used to be just trails that were naturally made by people just exploring the area have turned into official trails. If you park at Twin Rivers, there's a nice new parking area. They've got, it's a day use area, they get picnics there, there's washrooms. From there, you can go all different ways. You can go across a bridge to the other side and follow the Mass Trail down towards Kingston Road in the 401. Or, as I'm doing today, go north of the parking lot and do the Orchard Trail. Now, there's a bunch of different trails. There's the Orchard Trail, there's the Vista Trail. I am taking the Orchard Trail all the way up to its end. You can either return on that or just loop back around through the Vista Trail. Or there's also some other trails a little further up, and that's probably what I'm going to do today, is go a little further up and then loop back in a much longer loop. First choice you'll have to make if you hike up on the Orchard Trail is where you want to go. So they've got nice handy little signs here. I'll be taking the Orchard Trail, which goes up that way, but you could turn around and go this way across this bridge, which will take you to the Vista Trail. I'm going to be going up this way to the Orchard Trail. Once I get up to the top of that, I'm probably going to do the Bear Loop. There's a Bear Wetland Loop. And I might even go beyond that. Just behind me there is this, it's an unofficial trail. Do not go up it. You don't want to cause erosion and damage to the park. But when I was a kid hiking these trails, there's that really super steep hill. And I have gone up that before, and it was really hard. About 500 meters from where you start the trail, you come to this spectacular view of the Rouge River as you start heading up higher up on the Orchard Trail. You look down, you can see where the river has eroded the banks. It's really cool. Just don't get too close to the edge. along the Orchard Trail, you'll come out into the sort of hydro corridor. When you get there, you go down a sort of a gravelly hill, which in the winter can be treacherous, but in the spring it's just a little bit wet. At the bottom of the hill, you'll actually come right down to the level of the river. They have also put in place over some of the really wet areas some boardwalks, which is really handy, makes it a lot easier. If you have seen the movie It, they shot some of that in the Rouge Park, including just down here. There's a scene where the kids have a rock fight with the bullies, and that was just down there, throwing rocks at each other, running across the river. Just up here is probably the biggest hill you're gonna have to go up on the Orchard Trail. It takes you all the way up to Zoo Road. Once you get to the top of the hill, you will then see one of the first ponds that are in a sort of wetland area. Plus you will see the old Bear landfill. I believe there are some actual trails up there. I'm not sure if they're totally open to the public yet, or if you have to access them from a different point, because there's railway tracks and signs telling you not to cross them. Found the answer to the trail on the Bear landfill. You are allowed to go on it, but you can't access it from here. You have to access it from somewhere else. So this is officially where the Orchard Trail ends, and you come to Zoo Road. If you follow Zoo Road all the way to the end, you'll actually get to the Toronto Zoo. I'm going to go across there and go around the ponds that they've created. The Bear Wetland Trail is really cool. You go around these man-made ponds. Basically, they've created a wetland here, which used to be just, beside the Bear landfill. And it attracts all sorts of animals. It's filled with turtles. They do turtle breeding here. I just heard a red-winged blackbird. You'll see ducks, geese, all sorts of things. At about the halfway point of the Bear Wetland Loop, you can either choose to continue the loop and then head back down through the Orchard Trail, or go along Zoo Road to the Vista Trail and take that back to the parking lot. Or, as I'm doing, there's a little side trail which comes off, and that is the Cedar Trail. You go down this big set of steps, you cross this really nice little river at the bottom, and then continue along the Cedar Trail, and that'll take you out eventually to the road, which is what I'm going to do. I wonder why it's called the Cedar Trail. I'm just coming up to the end of the Cedar Trail, and that leads me to the road that goes down by the Toronto Zoo. What my plan is I'm going to head back down there, and then I'm going to head back down the Orchard Trail back to the parking lot. I'll bring you the Vista Trail on another day hike, and I'm going to explore the rest of the Rouge Park on these videos too, so you can get a good look at what this park is like. It has so much to offer. It is just fantastic. But yeah, I'm heading to the road right now. You don't need to see me walking along a road, so we will end the video right here. See you on the next hike.